see here, and the stream should start. Hooray, hooray.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go. Oh, I'm tethered. Got my controller. Got my game. It's been a while.
Gotta have the games.
Gotta have the games. It's not a stream without
What,
a game, right?
what are we without our games?
Animals. Games are what separate us from the animals. That's like
That's
a
fair.
thing. That's like a thing in Death Stranding. In Death Stranding, they talk about like there's Homo sapiens, and then there's Homo ludus. Homo ludus. People who like to play.
Like Hikikomori.
Like Hikikomori. Yeah, except they use what's his name, the main character of Death Stranding, as like the primary example of Homo ludus, and he's very much not a Hikokomori.
Sam Porter Bridges?
Yeah, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'm remembering
what
things.
a hell of a fucking name, huh?
I think everybody has hell of a fucking name in that game, though.
Oh, it's so good. You got both, what is it, Dead Man and Die Hard Man?
Yup.
Mwah. Excellent work. Masterful gambit, Kojima.
What could it mean? What could it mean, Basil?
I mean, I can explain them all to you if you want me to, but they're pretty.
I feel like we are on a quest
they're pretty
instead.
dumb. A quest 64.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a
The
little.
64th of Brian's quest. Oh, you should stream it in the Discord.
What?
So I can be more on top of things.
I should what? Oh yeah, stream to Discord. Yeah, I suppose you're seeing the delayed stream.
The delayed stream with my own voice talking back at me.
Oh, that's
which,
awful.
Sure, it sounds great, but
There we go. Okay. Ta-da! Now you can see it. What was I? Man, the game sounds really loud to me.
I think it was kind of quiet in the Twitch stream, but let me double check.
It's definitely a little quiet in the Twitch stream, but like, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. As long as people are still hearing the glory of Holy Plains, we should be fine.
Yeah. I don't think that anyone will forget easily the glory of Holy Plains.
We shall never let them forget.
I'm just going to turn that down a little bit for me without turning you down. Okay. Oh god, where was I? So I did a little bit of grinding while we were on hiatus. There was a while when Kit wanted to see me play a video game, so I started this up and just had him watch me beat up monsters. Got a good couple levels out of that.
Hand him a second controller.
I guess I could. He can't even use controller number 1, so...
It takes a while to learn that skill.
It really does. Well, one of the things I really noticed is, like modern controllers are just way too big for his hands. If I give him, like, the PS5 controller, he just, like, can't hold it. But if, like, I give him an NES controller for the NES Classic or something, he can hold that and press all the buttons.
Gosh, what happened to that precious target market of smaller hands? Something must have happened. Games as a service happened. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what we can blame for this one. So Tyler, you went on quite the trip.
I went on a little journey. I'm starting a job soon, so I was like, I should do a quick hot lap up through the Midwest and see the fam, see what's up. And one of my friends was also like, I should do the same thing. I will join you. So we went up there to good old Houma, North Dakota, and visited my fam for a bit. And then we were up there and was like, we have a friend in Canada we should go visit because they're right there, and none
Oh,
of the
jeez.
people in my Discord or friend group had ever met them. So we're like, yeah, screw it, let's do it. And I was like, oh, I didn't have my passport, so I had my roommate ship me my passport overnight, which took a while and almost didn't get to me anyway.
Oh,
Like the
jeez.
moment we get it, we're like in the middle of a game of Yahtzee when a random pickup drives up, not just the UPS or FedEx. I was like, I think that might be them. They almost didn't stop because like the number for the house is written on like the sign saying who lives there in chalk, and the last names didn't match up because of
uh,
various reasons. So like, it was like, yeah, I almost didn't stop because of that. But I know you guys are around here somewhere. It's like, oh gosh, oh man, I almost didn't receive this. So
that's
blasted up to Winnipeg.
crazy.
Got there like 10 p.m. Uh, very very pretty up there, by the way. It was we like drove through a storm like almost the entire way, or like drove through a front and like got ahead of it, then stopped for gas and got behind it, and drove through it again. Very pretty sky. Uh,
Fun.
got there at like 10 p.m. Said hi to the friend. He's got a bunch of cute cactuses because that's what coyotes do. And we watched. They
Wait,
got
just
really really high. What?
quibble. That's what coyotes do? They collect cactuses?
I don't know. They like deserts. I don't know, dude.
They do live in desert, but I do think that there isn't a documented case of coyote who grow cactus.
Oh, I gotta find. I'll send you a picture of his. He's got wonderful cactus. He's got like 10 or 11 different ones. They're really cute.
I mean, that's
Uh,
great. Cactus is great. I like cactus.
I like cactuses. They're cool. Anyway,
Uh,
those two. I'm starting my job soon. Don't know about all the drug test stuff, whatever. But
Oh.
they got really really high, and we watched Kill Bill Volume 1,
Oh,
and they
fuck
were like,
yeah.
"Man, this movie's so good." And I was like, "Huh, I don't think I've seen this in 15 years." While I was like quoting everything, I must have watched this a lot.
I was just thinking recently, like, man, I kind of want to rewatch Kill Bill. Like, I remember that being good, actually.
It is
It's
still really good.
I know it's like one long fight scene, but
Yeah.
it's a really good fight scene.
It it's like a weird revenge spaghetti western, right?
Yes,
But like it's done really well. Oh,
and I
it's so
do feel
good. All the
like
fight scenes are so good. Oh.
part one is maybe better than part two. Though it's been a long time since I've seen either of them.
I think part one, everybody expected more from part two, but that was going to, like, how do you tell a story, make it, like, keep it interesting, and then also try to up the fight with the, uh,
Yeah,
oh gosh, what's her name? Oshi,
the fight
Oshi
at
and the
the fight
Crazy
at the end
88s.
of one is just so crazy and over the top and out there that it really is like, well, what do you do after that? You have her
And
punch her way out of a coffin.
that's kind of part of the fun of it, is like the only way that she gets, spoilers for a movie that came out like 15 years ago, 20 years ago, the only way that she really gets beat is like she gets tricked, and then afterwards she's just infinitely better an assassin than everybody else. So like
Yes.
like Bill hasn't done anything interesting in a long time. He's just had the Viper Assassination Squad do all of his work. So like
Yeah.
he's he's rusty. She has been killing the rest of the Viper Assassination Squad nonstop for the last couple of years. So like,
Oh, I love that, like, sort of almost an anticlimax at the very end with
yeah,
the
where
like they're
it's
discussing
the
like, oh, we're gonna have a duel at dawn and it's gonna be cool and crazy, and then she just like uh, death punches him there, and the big emotional stakes part is the like, wait, he taught you that? Of course,
mhm.
I was his favorite student.
Like
Just very
they
very
even,
good.
it's like everything is set up too, where like they all talk about Bill is easily the best and also has the best sword, and then uh, the main character Kiddo has to like convince Hattori to do the teaching
Yeah,
thing, and then she managed to
yeah,
keep from the secret from him that she was taught the specific move.
yeah. It's really like, oh, so good.
I'm excited for Volume 3 whenever that happens.
Ha! What? You're not
Yeah,
serious,
remember?
right?
No. There's going to be a Volume 3 planned, or at least there still is a plan for it in the works.
Oh, right, and it's gonna
Uh,
be
the
it's gonna be
uh,
the
Copperhead,
daughter
the
of that one.
the daughter of Copperhead. I love the cereal box that she grabs because she puts it on the counter and they
And it
talk for a
says
little
bang.
bit. It's kaboom.
Yep.
I was like, huh, kaboom cereal. I wonder what that means. But where'd it go?
Oh,
So like the clipping for the spirits is different from the clipping of like the background or
yeah.
whatever.
All right, so
Great
then
stuff.
I just exit because I went down that whole branch.
Yeah, there's a bunch of spirits in here.
Yeah, I specifically was just going like back and forth in this main hallway so that I wouldn't be like doing any exploring.
Okay, that makes sense.
Um,
So we watched Kill Bill. We
Yeah.
fell asleep. We woke up at like 9 or 10 or something like that. Went to like a whole. There's like a festival going on up there where they like have a bunch of skits and or plays done by like different groups. They're also like live music and stuff like that. It was
Cool.
really cool. It lasted like a week and a half. It was a good chunk of downtown Winnipeg.
Damn.
We went to this hole in the wall breakfast place called Clementine, where you open the door on the side street and it's like between two other doors like nestled in there, and you immediately walk downstairs into the basement and it's this little nook. They were playing like Looney Tunes on the wall on like a projector, including
boy.
like Speedy Gonzales. So I was like, ooh, awesome, nice.
Fun.
Nobody plays that anymore for reasons that are obvious.
Yeah.
Um, but oh man, that breakfast was good. Oh,
Nice.
really delicious. And then immediately after that we left back to America.
Yeah. One night in Canada.
Yep. So when we got to the border patrol to get into Canada, we asked the usual questions. You got any food, anything you're selling, any drugs or anything? Nope, none of that. What you going up to Canada for? Visiting a friend. How'd you meet him? Internet.
Internet.
the Timmy Turner answer. Internet. Like, how long are you gonna be here? We're thinking
Like,
at least like
overnight.
a day or two. Yeah. We're gonna go visit the friend, hang out with them, probably get food, and maybe go see the Science Museum of Winnipeg. So obviously, like, we leave immediately, get back down to the border at like 1 or 2, and the American crossing is a little bit more strict.
Oh.
Like, oh, where'd you
You
meet
were-
your friend? Internet.
you were only there overnight?
Okay.
You were only there overnight.
Yeah,
Suspicious.
it was overnight.
Suspicious.
Yeah. So he had me go and pop the trunk and
Drugs.
take a look. So
Drugs.
like, yeah,
Drugs.
look at my stuff. Look at my stuff. Look, wondrous, isn't it?
Gaze
Here's
upon
the-
it.
Can't get out of here.
Gaze upon
Gaze
my
upon a
field
pile of dirty
fucks.
clothes, and see that it is barren.
I don't know. For some reason, I had it in my head that you were going to be gone for like the weekend, and that's why I kept being like, "So, Vyrn, are you back?" But it makes a lot more sense for that trip to be longer.
Yeah, my initial plan was like 2-3 days with my family, 2-3 days with their family, and then we would get on the way back, maybe an extra day or two for travel time.
Yeah,
but
even that is like a week. So
yeah, even that's like a week.
I don't know why I was thinking like, yeah, we're gonna drive to the Midwest and we're going to visit our families, and that is going to take like Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Oof,
and coming
driving.
back on Monday. Like, no, that doesn't.
Yeah.
Zin, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I should have let you know a little beforehand that here was the plan.
I
But
had-
also, like,
I
that
had
was the
no
initial plan, was like
idea.
2-3 days. Like, me neither. So, like, the
I bet what it
Canada thing
was.
took extra 3 days.
I bet what it was is if you said 2 or 3 days, and what you meant was like per family, like per visit. And
Yeah.
I just was thinking 2 or 3 days for the whole trip.
That's fair.
That's where my mistake was. But it sounds like it was a good trip.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Got to get back up into Fargo, show my friend JL beers.
I wish
They-
that I
He was
would
expecting a high quality fancy hamburger, and I was like, no, these are like cheap,
These are-
good burgers.
These
What
are
you talking
extremely
about?
good. Like, they're high quality.
Yeah.
They're not fancy.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah, like top. No. The
Yeah, it's been a
fancy,
while since I've had
nicest
those.
burger we had was Honest Abe's in Lincoln, Nebraska. I am damn surprised that weird hole in the wall like local chain. Very very similar to Jail Beers, I'd say.
Nice.
Except this is more focused on like burgers. They also have like milkshakes and I think some beers or whatever. But
Jail
like,
Beers is pretty
damn,
focused on burgers.
they are. They're definitely focused on the burgers and the beers and being a hole in the wall type thing.
Yeah, I
Even
guess
though they're in the middle
it
of
isn't
nowhere.
named JL Burgers, you know.
Yeah, true. Honest Abe's like the burger was like cooked perfectly. Like everything about it was like so well balanced, like a fancy chef that had the 2 or 3 star Michelin chef put these seasonings together just right. Like
Just
everything
one by one
really
with the
good.
tweezers.
Honestly, yeah, like there was not like, oh, I want extra of this or less of this, or like this burger could use this would be better. Like no, it was just fucking really good.
Omakase at
Ugh.
a burger place. Like, oh, yeah, if you put ketchup, like there's ketchup at the tables, but do not use it. That is so disrespectful to the chef. The
Yep.
chef has prepared this with the perfect amount of ketchup.
That's like if it's like the entire existence of A1 steak sauce, right?
Yeah,
Its existence is to cover up other people's mistakes.
basically. Yeah, I figured out that I have this spell now, which is fucking amazing.
Which spell is it?
Drain Magic.
Hell yeah, Drain Magic
So
is
good.
pretty useful. Couple enemies it's very strong on.
Yes. But just being able to like it misses sometimes, but like to cast it and just refill my MP is like, okay. So if I really want to train my stats, I can just sit here and battle forever. And just heal and then drain magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do that now, obviously, but
It's alright.
I also discovered that you can just like cast exit over and over again and train your MP.
Ah,
So I did that for a little while.
that's interesting. So after Canada, had to swing back through to visit my brother so that he could look at and fix the stuff. My air conditioning was acting up. It turns out the radiator was so clogged with bugs that it wasn't getting enough fresh air
God.
to beat out the extreme heat and humidity.
Oh, jeez.
So that was nice.
Fun. Yeah, that's a length of trip that you don't want your air conditioner breaking.
Especially with how hot it was.
Yeah.
I had already spent a lot of time like doing stuff in North Dakota. I didn't want to like delay getting to visit the friend's family too. We did my family first.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to visit you guys, but I didn't want to like.
Yeah, I get it.
I also wanted to bring my friend over and like they're like, okay, you sit over here on the couch and be quiet or come hang out with us while we play Quest 64.
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't really expect that to be a thing.
Yeah.
I felt sad because we missed you by like literally a half an hour, and the only reason we missed you is I was actually home with Kit that day, but I took him to this thing called Prairie Preschool where we went to Buffalo River, and like did an activity for a half an hour, and so
That's fun.
like yeah, we must have just started driving back when you stopped by the house.
Yeah, I definitely like if I didn't want to add too much extra time. I feel bad for saying this, but I was like, this is a stealth mission. I'm getting in there, dropping this off, and leaving. I need to come back and hang out with you guys next time.
That I was here.
Without while I'm there.
I get it.
But yeah, we needed to get to the other family thing because we figured that was probably going to take a long time or it was going to be weird in different ways. So managed to get over there. We did a day of sailing out on Lake Michigan. It was nice. It was all right. The winds weren't cooperating, which that happens. But
sailing.
Still, that's sailing. Yep. Did manage to get out on the water at least a little bit and see some of the, or at least eat some of the good foods around there and check out one or two of the festivals happening in Milwaukee. It's cool.
Eating good food is definitely like, it's my priority when I'm on a trip.
Oh yeah,
I
want to try all the weird local stuff.
The food tourism.
Mm-hmm. I like food. Food's great.
I still need to, like, have a trip, do a trip to the cities, have Nick show me all the good food spots now that he's lived down there for a while and he knows about them. It's gonna be great.
Masu in Mall of America?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I know about that place. That place is amazing.
Okay, fair. Good.
I've eaten there. That was the place that I really had like real ramen for the first time, because that was before the ramen place opened up in Fargo here. And the first place I had Naruto.
Nice.
And they make their own pickles in-house.
Pickles.
So Trisha was very excited about their pickles.
Ooh. Delicious.
Kit was being a little bit fussy. I think he's calmed down now.
That's good.
I think he's calmed down now. But right before I started, I was like, Trisha, I want you to know, like, if he is getting really bad, I will, like, pause the stream. This isn't important. And I will go and take care of him. So, like, you go do something so that you can't hear him yelling. And she looks at me and she says, can you give me the car keys, please?
Dad, could I have the car keys, please?
And I was like... It was because she was like... she was actually like, well, I'm going to go do a little bit of shopping. I have an errand that I need to do. But the comedic timing of like, okay, but the only way I can do that is to drive away. Not fair.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a good call.
I'm trying to think what else interesting has been going on with me. Gonna do another showing at the Cineplex tomorrow.
Ooh, what you playing?
At Eve's request, we are playing Logan's Run, 1976.
Don't tell Cassie that might be one of her favorite movies.
Is that one of her favorite movies?
Yes, pretty sure.
I should invite her. I should be like, Cassie. I haven't talked to Cassie in a long time.
I did stop and I did get a burger with Cassie at Jailbeers. At least, like, hey, hang out with my friend. Also, happy birthday. Here's a birthday gift. And then she was like, oh yeah, too bad. I have more for you. And I was like, damn it, I've been out gifted again.
You got a burger with your ex, but you didn't stop by to see me. Couldn't get a burger with me.
I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry.
Good. Delicious tears. Oh, I had the official 1 year Traniversary today.
Yeah.
My 1 year doctor's appointment. So I've been on HRT for a year, and so now tonight I'm going to be starting progesterone.
Ooh, fun.
Whee, yay.
It's like, is this when they like double your dose? I'm trying to think, or they like give you, I'm trying to think of a flavor, like a big upgrade.
It's like I've been having vanilla this whole time, and now I'm gonna get twist cone.
Ooh,
I've been having a vanilla cone every night, and now I get twist cones, and it's gonna it's gonna maybe make my boobs bigger.
We shall see.
We shall see. There's a lot of variance in reports for the effects.
That's fair.
But it's also just like part of normal puberty.
Yep.
So, I'm excited.
Wish you luck on your journey.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No prob.
I also found I had an earth-shattering realization. There is a streamer that I've been listening to a lot recently. A lot of her like backlog of streams, as part of my like voice training stuff. I was sort of like, I need to stop listening to the McElroys and start listening to a girl voice.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And you're supposed to, as part of vocal training, pick like what your goal is. Like specifically, like you should pick a real person who is talking and recording in like a natural way so that you can sort of try to mimic that and work towards mimicking that. So I was like, well, I've got Kesha, yeah. I have a friend who picked the girl from the Labyrinth.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is like, well, that's a teenage girl with a very high pitched voice, so you got your work cut out for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like this streamer. She has like not a super high pitched voice, so like more achievable. I found out today that she is in fact trans.
Love it.
So it was
Love
like,
to see it.
I don't know. Like, I mean, really goes to show it absolutely is achievable for me, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I believe in you.
I believe in you too.
I've got to do a thing before a convention here in Denver in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
So just a quick little arts and crafts project, nothing big.
Oh, are you gonna make some kind of spicy fursuit thing?
Yeah, I should. I have all the stuff for it, I think. If not, I have multiple fabric and craft stores, the usual Joann's, Hobby, whatever the bad evil things are. Going to Mount Doom. Hey, can I buy 2 pounds of polyfill? You understand that's how many thousands of square feet?
That's a lot of polyfill. Polyfill's light.
Very light.
What do you... Is it too spicy to talk about on the air?
Oh, no. It's just a fursuit.
Okay, it's just a fursuit.
I haven't, like... I know I still need a couple more things, and job starts soon, and that first payment won't be for a little bit.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out if it's achievable or realistic, or if I can make some small portion of it at least. You know, fun arts and crafts stuff. What other arts and crafts stuff have I done lately? Or creative outlets? My piano's been leaned up against the wall behind my door for too long.
Oh, you gotta get back into that.
I know. Oh, I like the piano. It's fun.
Piano's good. I just started doing a little guitar practice.
Ooh, fun.
Did you see that? I think I sent that to you.
I think you did. Yeah. It's exciting.
Yeah. I borrowed Franklin's old guitar from high school, so that I don't have to spend like $150 on getting a guitar if I don't know that I'm going to stick with it. That's one of the things one of the important coping mechanisms to develop if you have ADHD is like, when you're picking up a new hobby, spend as little money as possible.
Yes. You need to just get your foot in the door. Do not drop big hot money on stuff like I did with all the arts and crafts requirements for making this crap. Oh boy.
Well, I will say that I feel like you have proven your dedication to this particular arts and crafts. So
yeah,
I don't think you need to be too worried about that going to waste.
True. At worst, I know several like actual professional makers in town that can like, hey, I'll sell you this stuff for cheap.
Yeah, you can
AKA,
like give it
maybe
to a
make
friend.
me help me out. Yeah.
We're almost to 50 water.
Dang, almost as strong as you get.
We don't have healing level 3 yet, so that's fun. Is there? Maybe there isn't a healing level 3, I guess.
Oh no, what if there wasn't a healing level 3?
Bum, bum. Well,
this looks like a big old cavern.
This is pretty cool. I mean, I guess it's just like in comparison to the environments I've been in already, but this looks nice.
I do like how they make some of these levels appear like somewhat grandiose for how simple they are, right?
And it's like
especially when you're expecting like flat plains and.
Yeah, the little corridors really train you to think like, ooh, this is high fidelity, very cool, nice graphics.
Claustrophobic. I do like the lighting in this cave. Maybe I'm biased, but I like the blue and the green. It's good.
I think it's got a great color scheme.
Good weird ice vibe.
Good weird ice vibe. That's what I'm here for.
We're here for the good weird ice vibes.
You know, I tried the good weird ice vibe, and it was good and it was weird, but it was too cold.
Ah, not quite the vibe.
We did have to stop and go get some warm water to melt it off of me.
Ah, yeah,
It,
yeah. You don't want to.
it's
You don't
like
want to get
licking.
covered in the ice.
Yeah, it's like licking the pole, except you're licking it with something more sensitive than your tongue.
Yee,
Yeah,
yee,
yeah.
yee.
Stay away from the
That's
good weird ice
concerning.
vibe. They call it
Hmm,
good, but it's mostly just weird.
that's fair. I wonder if we'll ever get through this cavern. It
This
seems
is
to
a
be so long and winding.
it's a long, long walk.
There we go.
All right. Well, we see an arrow, so of course the first thing we have to do is go the other way to make sure to get everything. I stood still and still got missed by two of them.
In other news, I got my cat to eat a whole like chicken breast after cooking it fresh for him. So that's good.
Oh, hey.
He's he's an old man and not doing so hot,
Yeah.
but
How did Mr. Mustache deal with your absence?
not happy. He never is when I leave.
He loves
Very
you.
very attachment issue. He does. I love him too. But uh, he seems to like not be convinced that he still complains. Like he'll follow me into the kitchen, like, oh sweet, I'm about to get food, and I'll like grab the can of tuna from the cupboard because I want him to eat anything. He's basically not eating any of his foods.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Reminds me, I'm gonna crack the door so that maybe my cat can come in.
oh, there you go. So I would like prepare him tuna while he's screaming at me, even though he is small and somewhat emaciated. And then I will provide him the bowl, and he'll look at it and like put his head in and do a couple sniffs and like lick once or twice, and then go get some water from the water fountain,
Oh.
maybe a little bit, and then like walk away. Like, oh,
Oh.
oh, oh,
Oh,
that's
poor
sad.
guy.
Yeah.
So he's not eating much?
No, he's not eating much. So today I got a nice chicken breast tender and cooked that up with no seasoning. I made two of them actually, and I smushed up one of them after I was done with it, and I put it on a plate. And he's sitting here on my bed. I put the plate on the bed, like, hey, check this out, and I like start eating the other one real close to the plate, and he's like, really? Oh, that's gotta be that good shit then. And he slowly started eating it. Although that was a scary crunchy sound in his mouth. I wonder if he's got a problem with the tooth, and I
Ah.
could see that being a possible reason he's not been eating as much.
Yeah, that would do it. That would stop him. That's a trick that Trisha has used with Ren before. Like all right, I will sit down here and eat with you. I
Mm-hmm.
won't just we'll have family dinner.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad that
It,
he ate some of your home cooked chicken breast.
yeah, and I've been watching him, and he hasn't puked it up at all. So
That's good.
as long as if we can keep that up, get some meat back on him, that'd be good.
That would be very good.
He's definitely very weak, and he's definitely has a little bit of muscle wastage. He's a little stumbly,
Oh,
hopping
poor
off and on
Mr.
things sometimes.
Mustache.
Yeah, he's been having a hard time.
Taking him to the vet.
I already took him to the vet once. They want him to start eating food, so
Yeah, well, fair.
they gave me a specific diet food I was supposed to purchase, which is insanely expensive, and I don't know if this is thankfully or not thankfully, but no place that I have researched had it in stock.
Oh, well.
So
Well,
I had them recommend something else. So I'm ordering that. Hopefully, I can
okay.
get that in a decent amount of time.
Okay,
Probably
that's
soak
good.
that in like bacon grease and put that on a plate next to him, next to my food, and see if I can get him to eat that.
Hopefully that'll work then.
Otherwise, we've been doing lots of cuddling and napping on the bed and the couch.
That'll help, because it could also be really stress related. So,
This has been happening for a while, since before I left.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. He's been slowly losing weight. Like, so obviously he's got like pancreas or intestinal issues. We've known
Yeah.
that since before I got him from Melissa.
Yeah.
But he's probably starting to have kidney issues. Probably. He's old enough.
Oh.
He's like 18.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's had a good long life.
Mm-hmm.
So, can't expect too much more.
I'm doing the best I can, keeping him happy and trying to get him some food in him.
Yeah.
But I know I'll be
That's
sad
good
as
of
soon
you.
as I'm like sitting at my computer like on Discord like, oh, I haven't seen Mustache in a oh
Oh man,
oh
that's gonna be real
oh
bad.
yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes. I grew
Uh,
up on a farm. I had lots of cats and dogs, but none of them were like my inside cat that slept with me and stuff. So
yeah. Well, I've never
it'll be
had
sad.
a I've never had a pet pass away. I've never had a pet for long enough to have it. Well, no, that's not true. They were hamsters though, which I
Oh,
feel
okay.
like the emotional impact is a little lighter.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I remember a couple years ago, shortly after we had Kit, I sat down with Ren in my lap and I just started crying because I was like, I want Ren to. I want Ren to live long enough for Kit to actually have good memories of her. And I was like, Ren,
Mm-hmm.
you have to promise. You have to promise 10 more years, Ren. At least 10
Mm-hmm.
more years.
I believe in Ren.
I believe in Ren. She's got some gut problems and I need to take her to the vet, which means I need
Yeah.
to call the vet.
Oh, and calling people is
calling
gotta be
people
probably one of the
calling
worst
people,
things.
making appointments. I'm very bad at that. But
Oh, there was a really good sticker I saw at a con recently, and it's like a little cat person, and they're just crying, like bawling their eyes out, like I made a scary phone call today. I want that
big
sticker. It's really
mood,
good.
big
Yeah.
mood. I mean, I'm over here like I deserve an award for making a scary email, let alone a phone call.
Oh, that reminds me. I should probably do that thing for work. I have to like write a bio about me, my life, what I do, my
Oh,
hobbies or whatever.
fun.
It's like a short like 3 or 4 sentence thing, right? But oh
Yeah.
man, you're asking me to write a paper, dude, and you know I
Yeah.
don't do that until the day
Well,
after it's
es-
due.
especially when it's like and write it about yourself. I'll tell you one thing though. You know when that got a lot easier for me?
ChatGPT.
What? No, no, no. Something
Okay.
some other three-letter acronym. Chat HRT.
Ah, yes. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
uh, we
Instead of
have.
asking your friend for Adderall, be like, yeah, I need to write a paper. I need to be emotional about it.
Oh
It
no,
needs to be
it's
convincing.
it's absolutely like our office has all the student workers. Like every semester, they put up different things on the wall as a like here's get to know the different techs at ITS.
Hmm.
And so there'll be different themes. Like one year it was like Avatar: The Last Airbender, so everyone had like their little bio and also like what element they were. Um,
Bloodbending.
I think the first one they did was like Pokemon, and so everyone had like their Pokemon team and like they chose one of the trainers from the game as their image, and a little
Nice.
bio about them as a Pokemon trainer.
That's
Um,
cute.
this year they did Mario Kart, so everyone had like their Mario Kart character and their three power ups. And I've never done one, um, because like I'm not a student worker, but I am like one of the young people in the office.
Hmm.
Um, but I've always been like, I can't write about myself. I could never ever do that. Well, this is the first time I did it because it was after I started transition and was like, oh, now I have suddenly gained the ability to like care about myself as a person. Huh, interesting.
Life hacks.
Life hacks. Depersonalization.
Ooh. I'm Vern. I'm old. I'm dog pet me. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Is that three
ooh.
sentences?
They might not like I'm dog
They might
pet
not
me.
post that. Oh, damn it. Hmm. Hmm.
I know
Yeah,
you've
this
been
is gonna
in
take a lot more thought.
yeah, I know you've been in furry spheres for a while, but I do want to they probably won't like I'm dog pet me.
Yeah, it was definitely a joke, but also,
Oh,
come
it
on.
was a joke.
Are we in the future yet? Isn't this the future that
Isn't this
liberals
the
want?
future? The future that liberals want, where I can identify as a dog or an attack helicopter or whatever the hell I want, right?
Hell yeah. Absolutely. You can't pet an attack helicopter. All right, somebody
Yeah.
prove me wrong. Let's go.
Well, I will say, like, you could, I guess you could, but it probably wouldn't feel very good to do.
Yeah.
Invent, when will they invent fluffy, fuzzy attack helicopter?
This is very important to me, suddenly. Is there a fluffy attack helicopter zone out there? This is important. What do you think Brian's persona is?
Brian's? Um, I mean, he seems just like a regular, like, like a puppy dog to me.
I guess he is very young too. He's more focused on like his schoolwork and trying to find his dad.
Being a spirit master.
Yeah.
He just
I can
ends
see
up
that.
spending way so much time in these caves fighting these weird fucking things that he's like, no, I strongly identify with the scorpion, the single-eyed scorpion.
Oh, the crawlers. No, I was thinking
my
he's
persona's
more
a
of a
crawler.
werehair. Or
Oh,
maybe
yeah, you know what?
What's
I
the
could see
weird
that.
jackal that was dressed sharply? I guess they're already a furry. I don't know if that'd be like saying my spirit animal's Taylor Swift, which I guess is a statement.
It's certainly something someone could say. I mean, you could be like, I was really inspired by these half human, half animal beasts, and I also wish to be that kind of half animal.
Mm-hmm. Orc Jr. dressed to the nines.
Orc Junior. I want to be an Orc Junior.
I like the playing card aesthetic, alright?
Almost outside of that.
But I think like instead of just like 4 suits, there could be something more like 9 suits or something crazy. I don't know.
9 suits for playing cards.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some decks that adds like a 5th suit.
I'm giving you as underhanded of a Homestuck reference as I can.
With the 9 charms.
Yeah, the charms, that's it.
Christ. Charms. I wonder how many other people remember those. I feel like that was at a point where very few people that I knew were still reading it.
I read Problem Sleuth near the like beginning or middle of that one, because Zilla introduced me to that.
Yeah, I mean, I was into Problem Sleuth before
Yeah.
Homestuck started. We were like,
yeah, same. I was also reading Problem Sleuth. Yeah.
Oh shit! Problem Sleuth guy is starting a new webcomic. This is interesting.
Oh, it's about a bunch of kids playing a video game? Oh, wow.
Cool.
Wow.
I still... My favorite part of Homestuck is the first act when it's all about, like, John fucking around in his house, messing with his Scylla decks. And it's, like, programmer jokes.
Mm-hmm. Just bullshitting with his friends.
Yep. Back when we didn't know what any of the other people looked like. Best part. I understand that no one else really agrees with that, but I'm comfortable.
I liked the first chapter as well.
When it was like, oh shit, we're gonna see John's dad. There's music now? What the fuck?
Just
very good.
Him being bored of, like, yeah, I'm done being restricted to just the webcomic medium. I'm going to transcend and do other things.
Did you see any of the, like, latest thing that he put out?
I haven't seen any of the, like, sequel.
Not the sequel, because Andrew Hussey has actually not really... My understanding is that Andrew Hussey has not been involved in Homestuck 2.
That's been other people working on it?
Yeah, that it's like a team of people who he's sort of given the football to so they can run with, and he can do, like... He can finally do something that isn't Homestuck. No, he put out a, I guess you would call it like a visual novel on Steam.
That one. No, not that one?
I don't remember what it was called. It's nothing Homestuck related.
Okay, because as I recall, that one was rough.
Yeah, it's not the Homestuck visual novel. which I have no opinions about. I haven't played. Uh,
Cyclonials.
yeah, Cyclonials. That's it. Now I'm not going to pretend to have read it because I didn't, but I did read a synopsis of it, and it sure is something. Oh yeah, there's clowns in it.
And yep, I'm seeing it. Yep.
It is like 100% about a creator whose work of fiction ends up becoming so much bigger than they ever intended it to be, and the happy ending is the creator like abandons the work and fucks off to an island and like is never heard from again. And it's just like, oh yeah, okay, Andrew Hussey, I get it. This is kind of about you, huh?
You deserve this. Here's $3 for writing something I agree with.
Yeah, here you go. Go. I hope you achieve your dream of moving to a desert island and never talking to the Homestuck fandom ever again.
I hope you make enough money off of Homestuck to tell the entire Homestuck fandom to fuck off.
Yep.
Buy your own island.
He was bitten by it so just over and over again.
Yeah.
Just like fucked over by his willingness to engage with fans.
Yeah.
So he stopped.
And Andrew Hussey as his alter ego D. Clussy. Alright.
D what? What?
I'll
D. Clussy.
Put a link. Yeah, give me a second. Let me throw this into Discord chat. We can discuss it later.
Uh-oh.
I'll just throw it in general text, sure, because that's generally what's happening. I think you have to actually click on the links and delete the embed. You don't have to look at it right now, oh my gosh. I don't want to distract the avid viewers from the Brian branding.
Yeah, I remember that when there was the period of time when he was like becoming a cloud influencer on Instagram.
Wonderful.
Extremely good.
Follow your truth.
Follow your truth, and his truth is weird clowns.
There's an aesthetic there. I get it.
Oh, there sure as hell is an aesthetic. It's not an aesthetic that I'm ever going to pursue, but you know.
I mean, I'm gonna say that. Well, like that doesn't seem like my thing, but I'm not going to straight up eliminate it.
You know, some people are juggalos, whatever. Some people are... Listen. Some people are trans, some people are furries, and some people are juggalos.
And that is the Triforce of the wizarding world, yeah.
Yeah, the three kinds of people that you can be. So...
on the internet, yeah.
If you feel like you are not one of those, well, maybe look a little deeper.
Hop on the VR chat for a little bit longer and try again.
Why don't you try following some trans people, furries, or juggalos on Twitter?
Or all the above. They exist.
Oh, you gonna hook me up with one of those Blue Sky invites?
Or
maybe. Do you have like a long queue of people waiting?
I did have an idea for who I was going to give some invites to, but I figured you probably want one as well. So I can get you in there eventually. Yeah.
Excellent.
Right now, Blue Sky is mid furry invasion, so we'll see how that pans out.
Well, then obviously you need to do your duty and invite a non-furry.
That's fair.
What I have heard about Blue Sky is it is absolutely divided to 3 camps, like sort of like 3 overlapping camps. It's like a Venn diagram of trans girls, furries, and developers.
Yes.
The 3 kinds of people on Blue Sky.
That has been my experience as well. It's also like a weird early version of Twitter where instead it's like people got to like restart Twitter, but with the knowledge of having gone through Twitter already. So everybody's posts make sense and they're not just like weird one-off diary things. People are like engaging. My timeline is in order and not buried under ads. It's so weird. It's so strange.
It seems so good.
The app is definitely shaky and the servers are struggling, but
Oh, of course. I mean, the same can be said of Twitter right now. So,
yeah, very true.
Twitter's not even, they're not even called tweets anymore.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever taken a brand where like it is just common knowledge when somebody says, "Oh, did you see that tweet?" Everybody knows what you're talking about, and then decide to throw that in the garbage because
The
you're stupid.
the brand was in the fucking dictionary.
Yeah,
It was in the fucking dictionary. It would be like
yeah.
Kleenex trying to rebrand. Like, oh, they're not called Kleenexes anymore. We're just calling them tissues now.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Masterful
Well, he
gambit,
tried to do
though.
the same thing. Yeah, he tried to do the same thing to PayPal back when he was one of the owners of PayPal or
Yep.
the one of the people on the board, and he got ousted for trying to rename it X. Wow, it's like he's a child, and billionaires sometimes fall up, and this is a hole in capitalism we need to fix.
When I was looking into in some ways I have a little sympathy because I was looking into URLs and I discovered how expensive it is to buy a one letter URL because I looked at
Oh
Z.
yeah.
I really wanted to get Z.in, so it was just Zen.
Oh.
Um,
Oh.
but the .im in domain you can't get a one letter. You have to have three. But
Ah.
looking at some of the other like Z dots, and it's like, oh, you know what? I get it a little bit. Like if I had bought X.com, I would also want to use that.
That's fair.
I would
Just
want to
trying to
hold on
show
to
off.
that until you can use it.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if I'm changing my Blue Sky account to Beach.
Do you still have Beachug? Do you still have
Of
that
course
website?
I do. Of
Oh,
course I
good.
do.
I haven't looked at that in
Why
so
would I get
long.
rid of that? It hasn't been anything in
Updated.
a long, long
I
time.
know,
Yeah.
but I would love to just look at it again.
I still get people that use that website to sign up for random emails for things. So I'll still get random stuff in my inbox from like people's. I think
Oh
I could be
God,
wrong. I might be able to like get somebody's Las Vegas rewards because they sent it to an email in my domain.
incredible.
Maybe it might take a bit of work, but
Uh, I I started making a NeoCities site, and then I stopped, and I've been really busy at work, so I haven't had time to
mm-hmm,
work on it more. So it's just been like sort of static for like a week.
mm-hmm.
And I looked at it again today, and it's like had 300 views. Like
Oh
what the fuck? It's not
goodness,
even done, people. Why even look at it? But
because it's something exciting and new.
yeah, I mean, NeoCities will show you a chronological list of all of the websites, all the NeoCity sites that have been updated. So I'm sure it's like, hey, let's check out this site, and it's just like
Oh, well,
my
imagine. Go ahead.
it's just like me experimenting with CSS and like icon packages to make links
Oh,
to my social medias.
max level water.
Max level water. We
Woo!
did it. We
Your water
got
spells are
there.
now as powerful as they get.
There's no healing level 3.
There's no healing level 3.
Well, can't have everything, right?
Nope. And now to level up Earth.
Yeah. Back to the grind. All right. Sorry. What were you gonna say?
Oh,
Before I cut you off?
imagine like if, well, obviously Google's not going to do this, but imagine like there's an abandonment of YouTube, a la like Twitter,
Oh
just
God.
people all hopping on something new, and like remember in the glory days of YouTube where you could go on YouTube and see like the new stream, like if you click on the new tab and it was just all the latest videos uploaded, or if you click like the hottest for like the last hour, the last day, and like people kept rewatching Canon and Z for the millionth time every fucking day because that was me because that was a really good
You
compilation
know,
to be real.
because like I can imagine the internet without um, Twitter,
The algorithm.
but I can't imagine the internet without YouTube. Like YouTube, video hosting is hard. Like video
Yeah,
hosting used to be really, really hard, and YouTube has
yeah.
made it so easy and accessible that like if YouTube went down, it would just be like, oh, okay, we're back to not hosting video ever. Like you just can't upload videos
There,
anymore.
there. there are other video hosting sites. There have been for a long time. I know Vimeo is one of them. I got to give an example, otherwise nobody will believe me. Vimeo's still around.
That's true.
Um, Not much
They kind
though.
of suck
In
though,
terms of
right?
competition, yeah, like nobody has the bandwidth.
Okay, is it just me, or did the damage from my water spells go up a shit ton at 50?
They might go up a lot when you hit 50. Let me see if there's a.
I don't remember.
Uh, yeah, you might have.
Yeah, because I don't remember what it was doing at 49, but I feel like it wasn't doing close to 170.
That I was looking at the calculations a little earlier. Let me find it.
I, I did not find everything in that zone. I don't think, but that's okay with me.
Do 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 do.
I did some grinding, so I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
I have resisted the urge to do the like running around the fountain agility gaining trick. Because grinding is one thing, but taking all the challenge out of the game is just inconceivable.
Not that great.
Oh, hey, these guys. I remember this guy. Scarecrow.
Beat 'em up.
I'm guessing you didn't have much. You haven't been doing much gaming for the past week and a half because you've been on your big road trip.
Yeah, I know, not at all. I was prepared to play some Magic Arena to do that free-to-play grind, but basically didn't. Uh, and now that I'm home, I'm like, oh, I've had a nice relaxing rest day. I should clean up all this stuff. I went and hung out with a friend I haven't hung out with in a while. It was nice seeing them, but now I want to get to the grind that I told myself I would do and do arts and crafts.
Yeah, yeah.
Making something. Oh, the worst.
I have been playing surprisingly little video games as well. Um, I picked up a couple games on the PlayStation sale. I got a pretty cool one called Eternal Castle Remastered.
Mm-hmm.
That presents itself as a remake of like an old like Atari style game, and it's sort of like a Prince of Persia, like
Mm-hmm.
like Prince of Persia or like Out of This World,
Oh
that
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
controls, Odd World,
Mm-hmm.
but with 4-color graphics, so it's just like pink, blue, black, white. Um, it's very cool. There is no original. It is not a remake. But I love that kind of aesthetic, so played a little bit of that. Played a little bit of Titan Souls, because that's been... I've had my eye on that one, because it has the word Souls in its title. Whoa, hey,
Dark
okay.
Souls really did that.
This is
What'd
fog.
you find?
I was just like, am I walking into a solid piece of ice? No, this is how Quest 64 is doing fog, I see.
It works. It's clever.
Ooh, hey. You like that blue and green?
Oh,
Oh, there's a
what's
house
this?
in here. Oh, Tyler.
Spooky.
Vyrn, you could live here.
Ooh, I'd like that. I'd blend in too much.
Blend in too much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, because you're blue.
Almost
you're blue
orange
white.
here too. Oh gosh. Spooky.
These ice pillars look delicious.
Yeah, they look like giant gumdrops or something like that.
They look like all the good flavors of sherbet.
Ooh. Ooh.
Why is there... Oh, right, because there is supposed to be a person who's living here that we're coming to see.
Yep.
Whoa, hey. Check out this strange cast of characters.
It's Epona.
It's Epona, the god of horses. The Eltail book has been stolen. Blah, blah, blah. No one must ever open it. It will be the end of all we know.
Uh-oh.
I hope that it's, like, got a lock on it, right? Or, like, it's hard to open for some reason. To the Isle of Skye and Loch Kildare. There you will find the precious stone of the water spirit. Ask the sorceress Colleen to let you borrow it.
You gotta talk to the little owl dude, too.
Okay. She just says the same thing again. I'm trying to figure
Just in case you forget.
What is going on with her? Chappie! Yeah, I'll stop here
I love
first.
Chappie.
Chappie.
What a lovely cottage.
Cutie. Oh, cool. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Hey, whoa, what the fuck?
Doing a quick hot lap. It's fine.
Whoa, hey, where am I? Oh, Loch Kildare. Oh, perfect.
Loch Kildare. Perfect. We're in the place we need to go.
Hey. Hey, dude, what's going on? Kiliak, hey, where did you blow in from? Yeah. Sure. Okay.
You better rest in the cabin.
That's rough seas, huh?
Yeah, that doesn't look very convincing. Those
This
rough
looks
seas.
like where you would see the slimy things that crawl upon the slimy sea.
Mm-hmm.
One of those kind of references. Literary. Shadai. Hey there, Shadai. Well, I did just have a nap, so actually I think I'm okay.
Ooh.
Well,
Once again, like, every NPC is unique.
yeah.
Ooh. Yo, is that a dragon TF potion, question mark?
Ooh. It's going to become one of these kind of games, huh?
What do you mean one of these kind of games?
One of these
I want to know
kind of
more about
games
these kind
with
of
the
games.
Dragon TF. Oh, Vyrn, I'm sure you know all about these kind of games.
There's not enough of them.
Yeah, there's not very many.
Time to level up Earth. All right.
Yeah.
Now that we've got all the healing down, time to get the damage stuff. Oh, yeah.
I mean, is it going to deal more damage? Because my water spells seem like they do pretty good damage.
Mm-hmm.
Be pushing up seaweed. Well, I don't know if I have a spell for that, but I guess we'll find out, huh? And I'm going to come out, and we will have teleported to a new location. There we go. Oof. I know how this game works. Okay, we'll see you later, losers.
I'm gonna go talk to this water sorceress. I'm 12.
Colleen.
Hey, Colleen, could you stop with the whole water in the seas thing? Oh, look at these dudes.
Hey, sorry to
interrupt you. Are we like a carnival?
Review. This like dance squad.
Why are they jumping around on a pole? Like, are those pencils? They're trying to write like a letter to the governor. Like,
yeah, they do look like giant pencils. What is happening? What am I looking at?
I don't know.
Hey, Grangratch, are you okay?
I don't think they're okay.
They're not okay. They're not okay, I promise. I thought that was just like their leg first. Okay, I guess I can heal. I suppose.
I guess.
I guess. Been watching any anime recently?
Me, I have not. I need to catch up on my animes. I've been reading the uh oh, I already forgot what it's called.
The texts, the ancient texts.
My Hero Academia. I've been reading that manga.
Ah.
That one's been getting pretty crazy, I'll tell you.
Yeah, that seems accurate. I last watched the anime. God, what was going on when I watched the anime? Another big test simulation, I think.
Looking it up.
Oh, you know what? It was the beginning of the arc with the guy who has the, what's his power called? That he can, like, if he touches you with both of his hands, he can just totally, like, recreate your physical form.
Sounds spicy.
Yeah. Very, very spicy. But a very spicy power. But he does have to touch you with both of his hands. So, that's where I left off a while ago. Whoa! Check out these cool guys. Man,
this dude look cool.
You can tell that, like, the character designer was like, you just want me to make, like, a kid for the main character? Look at all these other cool characters I can do. Oh, you don't like them? You just want, like, a kid with brown hair? Okay.
Yeah, the story is going to be Brian's dad, Sir Belvedere, whatever his name was.
Sir Belvedere. Mr. Belvedere.
What was Brian's dad? Already forgot it. Lord something.
Lord Bart.
Lord
Barty.
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Barty.
I believe. Lord Barty.
Lord Barty.
Lordy Barty Bordo. Lordy Barty Boyo. Kiliak. Nice. Only a thief. Powerful.
What's that say? Blah, 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 blah. My fault. Blah, 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 blah. They say that she tossed the water jewel from the stone circle deep into the lake. I'm afraid my magic can't reach it. Isn't it water magic, though? And it's in a lake? So, wait.
Yeah, these are all great questions you're asking. Try to save
magic.
your... Oh, okay. I mean, at this point in the game, I hope whoever's playing
has got
healing magic.
I
Jeez.
don't think you could get here without healing magic.
There are some decent earth spells.
Oh, man, you'd have to be...
I guess if you're picking earth, yeah.
I don't know. The way that I have played has relied so much on healing, I can't even fathom how playing this game with a different element would even work.
I assume you'd want to try to max out your agility right away. You'd want...
Yeah, I suppose... like, if you just grind your agility at the beginning, then who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Stranger just came in the room, so we'll see if she decides to come over and give me a cuddle.
Gotta investigate.
Stranger, come here.
My cat is mega zonked after eating so much chicken.
You're trapped in here with me now. Now you have to cuddle me. No, she's ignoring me.
No. Strangers on the prowl.
Come on. Come here. Kitty, come on.
You want attention? Oh, what did I do this time? Oh, there we go. Spotted in the camera a little bit. Oh, get the spear first. Oh.
Spirit. Earth spirit. Okay, yeah, and I'll go in here and it'll teleport me again.
Probably. Oof.
So, these disconnected areas, I feel like I'm playing Dark Souls 2.
I never
Zing.
played Dark Souls 2.
You never played Dark Souls 2?
I dodged that bullet?
Best
Question
one.
mark?
It's the best one.
Oh, I thought Dark Souls 1 was the best. I mean, the best map, but...
Dark Souls 1's map is incredible. It does have a lot of bad areas. Did you play Dark Souls 3?
Yeah, I played Dark Souls 3.
Okay. You should play Dark Souls 2.
A friend bought me Elden Ring, and I have yet to touch it.
Oh, my God, Vyrn.
I know.
Have you played Bloodborne?
Nope.
Have you played Sekiro?
I have played Lost Kingdoms 1 and 2.
Nepti.
Also by From Software.
I guess like Neptune, Nepti. Okay, I don't think Stranger's gonna come, so I'll open the door so she can leave.
That's alright.
I do recommend that you play some of those games, Vyrn. They're very good games.
Yeah, that's fair. But first, I want to do a little arts and crafts project.
Well, yeah. You've got stuff to do, but I suppose you've got so many hours in Final Fantasy XIV.
I haven't been playing that much lately.
Yeah, but that's what you were playing instead of playing Elden Ring.
Yeah, and Guild Wars 2. And...
MMOs.
I went and played kickball like a week before I went on this trip, and I still hurt from it. we take that for granted. Well, you're just straight into fighting her. Goodness.
Yeah, just straight into fighting her. I guess I should probably put on my defense spell, huh?
Oh yeah, do the defense spell. Maybe figure out how much health she has. You can do a plan.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea.
You have Soul Searcher level 2
Invalidity.
now. What do you get from that? Oh gosh, what did that do? Destroys status effects.
Oh, okay. 880 hit points.
That's not too bad. How much is the water pillar doing?
A bunch. 50.
2 is doing 49. How much is 3 doing?
Oh, was that only 2?
Yeah, that was only 2.
Oh, whoops.
Did she just walk up slowly and down smash?
I think that she did. Man, that spirit armor does not last long.
Yeah, it's like 1 to 3 turns.
That sucks. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Now, I'm interested if she's affected by this one.
3.
Miss. She does walk slow, huh? There we go. Whoa, yeah, that's a lot. I got 150 MP.
Headland secret
I'll
potion.
use the secret potion. Okay, Water Pillar 3 does 50... Yeah, I've used 3 before.
That's still an impressive amount considering this is water. I assume they're fairly resistant to it.
Probably. It's
880,
doable.
so how many of those? 18, 17?
Yeah, I can do that. I've got the items for it and the healing for it.
As long as you can make sure you can drain magic.
Well, and
Was it at a 50% success rate?
yeah, I've got drain magic and I've also got MP recovery items. So honestly,
Cool.
the real problem with the first one is that he could outdamage the healing.
Yep.
But since then, like,
Unless you
no
went
one's really
flat
been
water
able to-
magic. Mm-hmm. Actually, no, even then the healing doesn't catch up to his damage until you're like level 30 plus. So yeah, the first boss is difficult. The first boss was nerfed damage-wise in the other versions of this game.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Lord's Solvering, I think it was.
Solvering, that's it.
Nice dodge. Ugh, nice dodge.
Nice
Come on,
dodge,
Nifty.
Nifty. You know, game recognizes game.
Yep. Real recognize real. Yeah, I did not have level 50 for this, or level 50 water for this fight. This seems solved. Gosh.
Yeah, I did do some grinding for that. So I suppose you also like.
I was trying to keep them all even.
Yeah, you were trying to keep them all even. Oh my god, even this late in the
Yep.
game.
Yep. That was a mistake.
Well,
Young me had time though.
Yeah, we had time. It's not like, and I'm sure there like weren't other games competing for your attention either.
Not really. I mean, I'm trying to remember the order that I got these games in. Because I believe I got most of the stars of Super Mario 64, because Quest 64 is like a very early game. It wasn't a launch game, but it was very early release.
Some damage in. I should be counting these, but that's too much thinking.
I think you have the loop mostly figured out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't play RPGs for the thinking, you know?
Yeah, I play for the story.
I play for the story, but not story that I have to think about. Not too much story, just the right amount of story.
Nobody at the monastery tells you that you can win any turn-based combat if you have 50 water. Like, you think that'd be in a book somewhere? Maybe it's in the Yellowtail book, and the bad guy figured out.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, they can't get to 50 water. They can only get to 30.
Why is that?
I don't know, just Brian's special.
Oh, that's fair. Maybe it's the staff.
Lord Barty imparted Brian with the secret knowledge of how to get to 50 spirits. Everybody else just has one spirit.
Damn.
They're treating them like pets when you gotta treat them just like points.
That's what he's got under his cape.
See, they're taking
so many spirits.
They're taking the time to like learn the spirits' names and stuff, and Brian's like, I don't care. And I will tell you what element you are. Bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you know, Brian's serious business. Like, he's not in this to make friends.
Oh no, he's in there. He's in it to find his dad.
Find his dad.
Maybe read a book.
And he doesn't care how many hearts he has to break along the way. Water Jewel, yay, we did it.
Take that, Nepti.
Nepti.
Any spirits down here? I haven't been looking at the spirit list for a while.
Good.
I doubt it. I don't think there's been one in the boss room, has there?
I probably missed one in the big cave.
That's fine.
In the big room that was like, hey, this one's actually going to be tough to figure out. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Ugh.
Well, there's one in the Crystal Valley. Oh.
I got the one in the Crystal Valley, I think. Was there only one?
Yeah. There's a bunch in the Isle of Skye.
But we haven't gotten there yet, right? That's like the next
so the pirate ship. You get the one on the lowest deck in the pirate ship, and then the Isle of Skye is. Was it the next one? That sounds right. Yeah, the blue cave had like 6. Yeah, you were in Colleen's cabin. There's 4 in the Isle of Skye. 1 in Colleen's cabin.
Where's the Isle of Skye? Is this the Isle of Skye?
You're standing on it.
Standing on it. Oh yeah, that is what Ivona said, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can I reach her? No, I can't reach her.
Nah, that's one of the flying ones.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh god. Come on.
That is a lot of damage, though.
Yeah.
We take those.
I think we're pretty good. Pretty good for the rest of the game. As long as I remember to heal.
Remember to heal. Get rock to level 50 as well.
Oh, I
then
see
you'll
spirit.
be golden. Spirit. To the right on the dock. Yeah.
Alright, let's see what these
Oh, there's one right there. It's one right in front of the fence.
Right in front of the fence? Damn,
Yep.
how did I miss that the first time?
Oh.
Get fucked, Termant. Get fucked.
Yeah, hey.
Get fucked. Miss.
I was hitting him in the blood with a stick.
Miss.
I was hitting him in the blood with a stick.
I went looking for stickers for Quest 64, and there are not many. But there is one person who has made some stickers for it, and one of the stickers they made was it just has Brian's face, and it says Miss. And
Damn it.
I fully understand it now.
I relate strongly.
Miss, and it's like Brian's smiling, but you can see that he has died inside.
If you come at the king, you best not miss. You know what I'm calling you? Find it in the back room before you teleport back to opponent's house. Well, there you go.
Ah, this door wouldn't open before. Oh wait, no. Yeah, this door wouldn't open before.
Yeah.
That's why.
I assume that's the teleport back to opponent's house.
That makes sense. Alright, let's go talk to these
Yeah,
fuckers.
probably talk to Colleen. They got quest story thing.
Broke through the barrier and recovered the water jewel? You're an average magician.
Well, I messed up last time. I might as well let you have it, kid.
Get this pirate out of my sight.
Alright, talk to him, see what's up.
Har, so that's the water jewel, is it? It is fun to tease the sorceress. Let's see if the pirates on the ship have anything to say. It's worth risking a random encounter.
They're all gone.
They're all gone.
Oh, no idea. I'm making a wild guess
They're
about
all
how this
dead.
game works. Oh, they're still here.
They say exactly the same things as before. Shot I.
Shot I.
Oh, yeah. Here's new. I've been rewarded with new text.
Finally.
Probably with that wench of a sorceress.
Dang. Harsh.
Fucking. I mean, if pirates aren't going to be sexist, then who is, right?
Conservatives. Go to something new.
You got a point. You have a point, my friend. Conservative pirates. Bum bum. My wife was talking to somebody in, let's see here, in the egg business, and they were like, oh yeah, everybody in the IT field is so conservative. Like, every IT person I've ever interacted with is a conservative. And she was like, What? What? What are you talking about? IT people are all furries and transes. Like, IT people are some of the most liberal people. It depends which IT, because I bet that a lot of the older people working IT for agriculture, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I can see that.
I will sleep here in Epona's cottage with the nice owl and not with the pirate.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Now I have to click yes for that one. Epona! The gem is not all it seems. Wait. Hey, wait though. I thought we don't want to open the book.
Go outside real quick. Aw. Did you find one just outside of Epona's house?
I think so.
It's in a weird nook or cranny or something.
I feel like I did.
It's either over here or on the
Maybe I
inside
did.
of the house.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's down there. Okay.
Yeah.
There are actually 2 spirits that are not visible in the game, but they're there.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, fun.
Fun little...
Anyway,
just
that's
a fun little
why I had to
tree.
go there. Where's the stone circle at? Oh yeah, it's in. Yeah, it's here. Yeah. You have to go to the top of the hill. Kids at the top of the hill.
Oh, God, it's the... so dumb. Okay, got it. I thought she was saying... That's silly. That's silly.
Silly.
They really were not
God,
sure how
these
to
are
link
silly.
up these areas, huh?
Oh, yep. 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 Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna... Oh, but so the opening the book ends the world, right? We got told that.
Pretty much, yeah.
But what she just said implies that, like, to open the book, you need... Wait.
Power of the crystals.
Yeah, the power of the crystals. And now Brian has been, like, collecting them. So, like, hey, maybe don't give Brian the crystals. We don't want to open the book, right? Hey, y'all? Seems like Brian might just be gathering them all so Daddy can open the book and end the world. Brian's been in on it this whole time. Brian's been playing dumb. Going around being like, oh yeah, I totally want to save the world. But no.
You gotta go back to Epona's house and then back to Crystal Valley. I feel like it was not clearly explained what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I got a little confused.
Mm-hmm.
So Brian's the villain. And...
Or is Lord Bartholomew the villain?
Well, Lord Bartholomew is also the villain. That's why Brian's the villain, is because his dad is a villain. He's doing the villain's dirty work.
I didn't know villains ran monasteries, though.
Well, I mean, maybe he went crazy. I don't know.
That's
He went
fair.
mad with power. Or he's possessed.
Wouldn't we all?
Being in charge of a monastery immediately make you go mad with power.
Mm-hmm.
Control over all those tiny lives.
There's a...
Oh, okay, here we go. There's like a thing here.
There we go.
Bam! Right back to town.
Get back to the frame rate I love. Yes.
That good chunky frame rate. That's not the right place. So I guess we go back down and talk to the other the water sorcerers number 1 out of 3. Do you know your own power, Master Brian? Oh, Master Brian, you command so many spirits. I'm 12.
I'm 12, and what is this?
I don't know, I just kind of wave my stick around and monsters die. I don't really understand anything that's going on here.
There's a couple of spirits you can collect at different places that you missed before and or have unlocked now. Otherwise, you're trying to get to Limelin, I believe. I think.
Ballin. Do we just go back to the boat then? Guess we just go back to the boat?
I think so.
I guess we just go back to the boat.
There are a bunch of spirits in Limeland to pick up. Hell yeah. Like a whole bunch of spirits to pick up.
Hype. Big hype. This away. Now to crush Orc Juniors. The blood will flow across the holy plains.
Oh, finally we're back to the good stuff.
I just want to slaughter some rabbits. I was talking about anime.
Oh, yeah.
I finished watching Bocchi the Rock recently.
How's that?
Pretty good.
Bocchi the Rock.
Bocchi the Rock.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one with the guitarist.
Yeah.
You know, no influence whatsoever on me deciding to try and pick up guitar. I'm not so easily influenced by media.
I mean, if Haruko Haruhara wasn't gonna do it.
She doesn't really play the guitar. Well, also that's a bass. But she doesn't really play the bass much.
Define play the bass.
She never gets up on a stage and plays any songs. She uses it as a melee weapon, which is extremely cool.
She does strum it very frequently while talking to Naota.
There's one episode where she strums it a little bit in one scene.
When she's explaining the, whatever the energy stuff is, when the medical one, and then also...
Oh, yeah, there is one where she's
talking in
she's like playing
bedroom.
a riff while she's explaining it. Yeah. That's true. But
I should
I'll
watch
say
the next 2 seasons. I haven't done that yet.
I've heard they're not very good.
Yeah.
You watch them, you tell me if they're good.
Damn it. Okay.
Yes. I don't have to. It's not the same people who have the license, though, unfortunately.
Darn.
Like, it's not the original creator.
They get the pillows back?
That's a good question. I don't know. They might have. Like, the Pillows have continued making new music. If I remember correctly, they are still together, still releasing an album. Still releasing albums very frequently.
That is good news. Why am I not purchasing them?
They are extremely prolific, and have always been.
Fair. Ah, there they are.
Yeah, I said I wanted to smash some Orc Juniors, huh? Such a wonderful time of year. Heidi ho, it's Orc Junior stomping day. Bom, bom, bom. Put your Viking helmets on. Spread that mayonnaise on the lawn.
Wait a minute.
Don't you know it's Orc Junior smashing day?
Oh, that's what it was.
All the little girls and boys love that wonderful crunching noise. You'll know what this day's about when you stomp Orc Junior's guts right out.
Oh no.
You know, for the kids.
You know, for the kids.
Alright. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I'll just walk right past him. Who needs to talk to him? Because when I come out, we'll be somewhere else. Well, is this where I want to be? Yeah. 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 Right, because originally they couldn't make it all the way here because of the water going crazy. Perfect. We're remembering what the plot of the game is. Fortunately, it's absolutely a game that you do not need to take notes. Daddy! Daddy was here!
I miss Dad.
I miss Daddy.
This is Brian as he's killing people left and right.
Just blood caking his staff.
Oh, that was creepy.
That scarecrow turned into a... whatever that thing is.
I don't know what it is. A fish person thing.
I don't know what it is, but I love it.
Hey, is that a Pokemon? Can I capture it? Ugh.
It says its name is Chaozu. It's a Chaozu. Fishman! Fishman!
That was pretty close.
I ran out of name ideas. What should we call this one? I don't know. What is it? Fishman? Just call it Fishman. I guess it'd be more like, how do you translate this Japanese? Fishman? Alright, Fishman it is.
Alright, Fishman it is.
Vyrn, have you seen the Barbie movie?
No, I haven't.
It's good.
Yeah, I know I'd like it.
Just a whole stream of me making media recommendations.
That is okay.
I recommend going into it not knowing anything.
I don't know anything besides it being Barbie, and I know that it's good.
Yeah, that's all you should know going in.
Very similar recommendations to Everything Everywhere All at Once, by the way.
Yes. What a good movie. Incredibly good.
Powerful.
I will say that the Barbie is less powerful than Everything Everywhere.
Everything Everywhere is a huge bar to compare against.
Absolutely it is.
Everything Everywhere All at Once is what I imagine. Literally, if I were to make a movie and everybody had to have fun doing whatever role they were, which is like costumes, set design, writing, all the different actors. Like,
so good.
If you think this isn't fun, how do we improve it to make it more fun? Tell me. I need to know.
Did you hear the anecdote about the the multiverse stuff? Deciding about the multiverse stuff and Everything Everywhere?
No?
They were talking about, because when it came out, like, the concept of multiverse is so extremely in vogue right now. Like, Rick and Morty had just gotten huge. And, like, Rick and Morty has basically the same overarching message as Everything Everywhere regarding the multiverse. Like, Into the Spider-Verse, I think, had just come out. Just a whole bunch of multiverse-based media. Yeah. And they were like, they saw it happening and they were like, oh shit, we've been sitting on this idea for a movie for several years now, but when it comes out, everyone's gonna think that we were just like riding the tide of oh yeah, we're also gonna make a multiverse movie. But like they had the idea for it for a lot longer. I think they said something about like they saw Rick and Morty and they were like, oh, they had the same idea as us, huh? Huh. But yeah, for the Barbie movie, the plot that I expected it to have was resolved within the first half. And so then the rest of it was a completely unexpected second bonus plot.
Awesome.
Though, so I went with Eve, and Eve bought us the tickets, and we go in, and she leads me up to not the front row, but the second row. So we were like...
IMAX? Oh.
Yeah, at the IMAX. And we were like the screen was not a rectangle to us, it was like a trapezoid. Not a
Yeah, I've
trapezoid.
seen a lot of pictures of like people from the front seat watching Barbie or Oppenheimer.
And I was like, oh, yeah, I suppose this was a popular movie, so we had to sit here. And she was like, no, when I go to movies, I always sit here. I always go for the front 2 rows. And I was like, Eve, you're a maniac. Why
true.
would you, like, craning my neck back to see the whole screen? Why would you choose this?
Why would you do this to yourself?
Why would you do this to yourself? And why would you do it to me? She was like, I didn't even think that somebody might not like it. So that was an experience. I was so hoping that, like, I could find a torrent of, like, a decent cam of it. Like, cam recording.
Yeah.
No. The one that's out there is not good, so... Just gonna have to wait the 6 weeks or 6 months or however long until it comes out on streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
I was talking to Trisha and was like, I want to take you out on a date. And she was like, ooh, going out on a date? And I was like, yeah, I want to take you to the Barbie movie. And she was like, oh. And then I was oh, well, if you'd rather just get dinner and hang out with me, then we can do that instead. Yeah, let's do that.
But Barbie movie.
But Barbie movie.
It sounds like so much fun.
It is a lot of fun, but she does have a point in that, like, we can watch a movie whenever we want, any night of the week. But, like, if we're going to go to the effort of having someone come over and, like, make sure the house doesn't burn down while we're out, maybe we should go try to connect as human beings.
That's fair.
Get some time when we're not being parents. You know what? Yeah, true. Hey, and I can always, once it comes out, I can still make her have the big screen experience with my projector.
That's true. Play the big movie in the yard. Do a little mini drive-in theater.
Sundown's not at 9:30 anymore. It's all the way down to 9.
Ooh, fancy.
Ooh.
I was just up in Canada and that sun was up real late.
Yeah. Living so far north. Kit is so upset because his bedtime is before sun goes down. And so we're telling him, like, it's nighttime, and he's like, no, it's morning. Look out the window. It's light out. Yeah, well, we live really far north, so sometimes the sun is up at night, I tell him.
I'd be like pulling out a globe, like, all right, kid, we're about to learn some space stuff.
Hey, remember how in the winter, sometimes it would get really, really dark really early? No, you don't remember that? Okay. Well, just trust me, I guess, kid.
That's fair.
He's getting there. We're figuring stuff out.
Learning, it's important.
Learning is important. We got a survey to do in advance of, we're doing the, like, preschool screening. And so we've had a couple of these, like, developmental checklists we've had to fill out that are usually stuff like, can your kid draw a smiley face? Does your kid know what a square is? Can your kid jump with both feet off the ground? This one is very clearly like, all right, we're going to start screening for autism now. Does your kid have friends? Does your... And some of it's like clearly like, yes, my kid has friends and can say their names and uses their names when he talks to them. But some of them are like, does he do what you tell him to? And I'm like, sometimes. Does he look at you when you talk to him? Yeah, I mean, sometimes.
It's very upper Midwest, or at least Fargo or around North Dakota thing where you don't
look at people?
make contact when you're talking to people. It's totally dependent on the region, dialect, culture you're in.
Yeah. One of them was like, do other children like being around your kid? Or something like that. And it's like, I don't know, ask them. How am I supposed to know? The other kids are excited to go to his birthday party. Does that count?
Sounds like it counts.
At daycare, the absolute, like, deepest... When you're upset with another daycare kid, the most biting, deepest thing you can say is, you're not invited to my birthday.
Yeah.
And in contrast, the way that you show that you are really, truly friends with someone is you say, I'll invite you to my birthday.
There's no in-between.
There is so much birthday invitation talk all year round when it's like, you kids know you only get one birthday party a year, right? Like,
yeah, but there's a lot of us, so like there's a birthday coming up in like a month and a half. They're like, they've got a schedule, they've got a calendar.
Yeah, but it's like the kids will do this when it's like their birthday is next year. Their next birthday is in like 11 months, and it's like, you're not invited to my birthday party.
Amazing. I should use that tactic against people that have wronged me. Just rescind invitations to my birthday party.
You stood me up to get together for lunch. You're not invited to my birthday party anymore.
You didn't buy me ice cream that one time I forgot my wallet. You're not invited to my birthday.
What's
harsh.
That? You are gonna get me the ice cream? You're invited to my birthday.
Yep.
I like you. Yep. I'll invite you to my birthday.
Oh, you only got
That's
me
great.
one scoop instead of two? Uninvited.
The petty dramas are really, really something between preschoolers.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten told several times that by other parents, like, interacting with your kid makes me want to have another kid.
Aww.
And I'm like, don't.
Is Kit just that nice, or what?
Yeah, Kit's very cute.
That's important.
Can be kind of a butthole to his parents, but, you know,
Yeah,
that's kids. That's being four.
Yep. Me hanging out with my fish bros in the dark.
Just three fishmen having fun. Doing
Wonderful.
Stuff. Just having a grand old time. I need to think about finding a safe spot. I might have to just go back to that cottage.
Yeah, I guess you can always exit or return. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I have magic for that now. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Brian is all powerful.
Will return take me to the cottage?
I feel like Brian would be a powerful enough wizard to like invent the teleport me to the ice cream store.
Just like Brian on his throne. Like,
Brian's like, he like rolls out of bed, grabs his staff, whoosh. Ah, Master Brian, another double chocolate. Yes, please.
Yes.
Woof, back to his bed.
Perfect. Another perfect day rolls over, goes to sleep.
Oh man.
Let's see here.
I was like, oh, I wish that was me. No wait, I've done that like for the last several months. I gotta go work. I gotta go make money. Ugh.
Yeah, dog. You gotta get that bank. Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that.
Though.
That brought me back to the last town.
Oh gosh. That's alright, we can.
That's fine.
We can get there.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just more content. It just means that we're gonna make more content.
We're gonna talk about more important stuff, like
Yeah.
other media we consumed when we were 13.
Yeah, exactly. Just gotta find something so that, because I can talk about baby stuff non-stop, so we have to find another topic.
Oh, what's her name? The purple shirt, Shannon. Yeah.
Shannon.
Where's Shannon been? We haven't seen her all episode. The heck?
I talked to her when
Shannon.
we got back with the Waterstone, and she was like,
Oh, okay.
Master Brian,
Oh, I could never command so many spells at once. Only one who's so familiar with the spirit.
Shannon, back off. He's 12. He's 12, Shannon. Gross.
Turns out Shannon's like your babysitter.
Okay, so this is the one that you can, like... Right? You have to hold down B... No, maybe not, because there's these fuckers in the way.
No, you have to do it like... Can you do it in here, or do you have to do it where you can run in? Oh, no, you just get less experience, yeah.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't want to do it in an area with enemies.
Yeah.
I feel like the gift that I saw was of this, but maybe it wasn't. It was a fountain. It was a fountain somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure there have been other fountains in the game.
There's a couple of them, yeah.
Well,
Would you save?
just gonna make a gif of me. I'm just gonna get a little... Just a shot of me running in a circle.
I like it. Brian about to take down God, just him spinning in circle. Puking violently.
Oh god, that would be good if I could get him to just do that. Just spin in place.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's a good one.
Perfect.
There we go. There's the gift
Brian,
for next
go,
week.
Brian, go. Love it.
Okay, well, thanks for chatting with me.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh.
Thanks for being so patient with me on my
very
sudden, very, very cold, very hot lap. Very hot, actually. It was toasty. Hot lap of the Midwest.
You were on a vacation, Mike. That's reasonable. Oh.
I don't know if I call it a vacation, but I did have a good time, so I'll take it.
That's a vacation. You were on a vacation. You were on a road trip.
Yeah. That's
a
true.
vacation.
That's true. Yeah.
All right,
Brian,
well,
good job.
Good job,
You've
Brian.
maxed out water. You are so powerful now.
There's
Now he
Brian.
knows the water to
Pat,
wine
pat,
spell.
Pat, pat, pat. Good Brian. Good Brian. Pat, 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 pat.
I want pats. Wow.
You want pats? Okay, you're down here. Pat, 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 pat. Scritch,
Woo.
scritch, 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 scritch. Pat, pat, pat.
And I'm asleep.
And nap time. All right.
We did it. All right.
Good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.